SpongeBob NaturePants. Chapter 5. SpongeBob stood silently looking across a valley filled with dozens of floating jellyfish. A warning sign read, "Caution! Jellyfish fields," had been nailed to a post. I'm home," SpongeBob whispered, caressing the wooden front of the sign. SpongeBob tried to contain himself, but couldn't hold back his enthusiasm. Racing into the fields, he started chanting, "I'm home! I'm home! I'm home!" As he ran up to greet the jellyfish, they zipped away, vanishing inside a large brown hive hanging high above the fields. "Brothers and sisters, wait for me!" SpongeBob cried, running after the group. "Buzz, buzz, buzz!" Zoom! The umbrella-shaped jellyfish flew out of the hive, leaving a trail of bubbles in their wake. "Okay, Buzz, Buzz, I'm here," SpongeBob said as he ran after them. "Now, let's start, Buzz, 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 doing some jellyfish stuff." Zip! Once again the jellyfish swam away. SpongeBob ran after them, waving his spindly arms. "Wait, no! I just got settled!" he cried, watching them hover near a large clump of glowing green seaweed. As SpongeBob watched, the swarm of jellyfish spun around the seaweed, gobbling up the entire plant in a matter of seconds. "Ah," SpongeBob said. "Food for us jellyfish-type persons." Spying his own supply of seaweed growing from the ocean floor, SpongeBob reached over and ripped up a clump. "Buzz, buzz, buzz," he said as he popped the seaweed into his mouth. SpongeBob chewed vigorously and gave a wide smile to his new kin, his teeth stained bright green from the seaweed. "This is life," he said. "Buzz, buzz, buzz." Then the flavor of what he was eating began to sink into his taste buds. Squishing behind his teeth was a glob of cold, damp, wet seaweed, and it tasted horrible. "Yeah!" SpongeBob said, sticking out his tongue. A wad of half-chewed goo was stuck to the roof of his mouth. Gagging, he spit the chewed seaweed out and used his hands to scrape away the remains of his underwater salad. "Bleh!" SpongeBob said with a shudder. "Mental note. Next time, try another bush. Ugh." He looked around for his new pals and saw the gang of jellyfish gathered in rows, floating peacefully back and forth as they drifted in unison. "Buzz, Buzz, nice current today," SpongeBob said as he stepped over and greeted the group. The jellyfish didn't answer. "Hey, what's the buzz?" SpongeBob asked one of the jellyfish on the end of a row. He stuck out a hand for a friendly shake. "Hello, I'm Jellybob, and you are?" The jellyfish floated up a tentacle in reply, which SpongeBob took and shook. Zorch! A stinging shock arced from the stingers on the tentacle to SpongeBob's hand. Foom! SpongeBob's hand swelled to 10 times its normal size and began to pulsate, changing color back and forth from pale yellow to bright cherry red. His friendly face twisted in pain as he tried to grin at his new friend. "Nice to meet you too," SpongeBob said, his voice trailing off as his nose started to wiggle. A new smell had invaded the jellyfish fields, one that SpongeBob knew quite well. He murmured as he followed his nose around a grassy knoll. Climbing to the top, SpongeBob looked down and spied Patrick and Sandy. His former chums were seated comfortably on a red and white checkered tablecloth having a picnic, and stacked on a plate between them was the source of the scent SpongeBob had sniffed, a heaping helping of Krabby Patties. Catching sight of SpongeBob out of the corner of her eye, Sandy said, "Here, Patrick, have a Krabby Patty." Patrick gave Sandy a blank stare as a reply. "SpongeBob's here, Patrick," she whispered. "That's your cue to say your line." Patrick took out the script Sandy had written. "Why, thank you, Sandy. I would love one," he read in a stiff voice. "That's terrible," Sandy whispered, trying to look inconspicuous. "Put some life into it." Take Patty, Patrick said. No, Sandy groaned. That's one of the stage directions. Don't read those. Patrick continued to read, his eyes rolling with tears. Too bad SpongeBob isn't here. These are his favorites. I sure wish he'd come home. Take bite. That's another stage direction, Sandy hissed. I can't do it, Patrick wailed, tossing his script over his head and spinning to face SpongeBob. SpongeBob, come home! Stay tuned for Chapter 6 coming up soon.